In Ernest Hemingway's book 4, we start off in chapter 33 all the way to chapter 37. Here, of course, we start getting deserting stuff. Deserting itself is quite a crime within the hierarchies of the Italian Empire. And since we have went ahead and seen that in some cases, and of course they always have good reason to desert. Like one example I've read is, why are you deserting your army? Don't you love your country? And then their response is, yes, I love my country and I'm trying to go back to it as fast as possible, which is quite ironic, to be honest, in my opinion. But if you don't want to defend your country, at least you want to go back to your country. Here we go. So Ernest Hemingway went ahead and deserted his army. Luckily, he's American, so he's technically not Italian. And he is still deserting, but he's American, so he can technically desert whenever he wants. Not really. Here we go, though. After escaping death, assassination, execution, he went ahead, tried to go back to the Italian place where the hospital was to meet the love of his life, Catherine. Unfortunately, Catherine wasn't there and she was moved and transferred to another city. And in that other city, we go ahead and learn that lots of things have happened. Catherine and Helen themselves have went ahead, realized that maybe Henry's not such a bad guy. Helen thinks that Henry is extremely bad guy due to his nature of being like, hey, I think this guy is cool. But Helen thinks that he is going to go ahead and run off again and kill Catherine, which is kind of a reference towards something that will happen later. She doesn't think killing will happen or death will happen, but she does think that something bad will happen. Of course, they get this reunion. And through this reunion, they decide that they should stay together for a long time. Catherine right over here with Henry right over here decide to go ahead and stay together in this little lodge. And they stayed in the lodge for a pretty long time until the lodge owner came in and said, alright, I overheard some people, like he came in at the middle line. He said, I overheard some people who want to arrest you in the morning. And warns Henry about being arrested and tells him that he will give him a boat so that he could go to Switzerland. And Henry decided that, yeah, this is going to work out pretty well, and he woke up Catherine, who was still pregnant, by the way, and they decided to go ahead and cross the lake from the Italian part, which is over here, I'll mark that in red, all the way to the Switzerland part, which is marked all the way here. In the end, they are able to go ahead and cross the lake, and they were able to go ahead and escape arresting. After multiple arrest attempts that happened towards them, Ernest Hemingway decided that they should probably start to settle down or something. They were given passports, and through those passports, they were able to go ahead and gain entrance towards a new life. Away from the Italian army, away from everything that they have known in their lives. As a result, they went ahead and settled down in Switzerland with official passports. Oh, and soon something good will happen. And the military officials went ahead and comically debated on where these guys should be sent to for winter sport, because that was literally their ruse. That is the end of the summary of book 4. I'll see you guys in the summary of book 5.